Hi guys, it's Trish back with another video. We're going to make a really fun charm necklace today, and we're going to use some of these Heishi beads and some Jesse James beads and some of these fun flat back items to make charms. I'm doing all like food and snacks, which I thought was going to be super fun. And then I actually have out the glue-on backs to those, which makes things a lot easier. You can also just use things that are not already flat back. You can trim the button shank off the back of them and use them charm backing onto it so you can hook it to the necklace. Here I'm showing you, I'm going to count how many I want approximately because I'm having the chain and I laid out all of my items how I want them. And then I'm just going to glue on the bells to the back of all of them. And I'm just using like an all-purpose glue here. You could use hot glue or super glue or E6000, whatever works for you. And then we're just going to go ahead and attach the flat back to the bell. And just make sure you put it in the place that you want it. Hold it there for a second and lay it down. And we're going to do the same thing with all of these. I'm going to show you again. Pretty simple. Just put the glue right on the bell. And then add the flat back item. Now you can use buttons as well that have shanks on them. You just have to cut the shanks off before you glue it to the bell. So now we have all the bells on. We've left them dry overnight to make sure they're hooked. You could use hot glue and it would be more instant and you could just keep moving forward if you prefer so. And I'm just showing you how I have them laid out on the chain, and I'm going to take some jump rings. You can use any size that you have will work as long as it'll go through the holes in your chain. And I'm just going to open up the jump rings and attach them to the bells. And then we're going to close the jump ring up. And then I'm going to get another jump ring because I want it to hang the correct way. So it will hang straight forward. So we're going to put another jump ring on the same way. And then we're going to go ahead and attach that to the necklace. And you're going to continue that until you get all of your charms hooked onto your chain. So now we have all of our charms hooked to our chain, laid out exactly how that I want them. So then once we get that all hooked on, we're going to go ahead and start on the next strand that's going to go onto the necklace. This is going to be a 2-strand necklace, and you can see I'm using that rainbow water ice beads from Jesse James Beads. The Heishi beads are also from them. And of course the beautiful flat backs and buttons and everything always come from Dress It Up buttons. They have everything you could need. So I'm just getting some stringing wire here. I'm just using a 19 strand by Beaded, and I've dumped out my beads and I have my Heishi beads ready to string, and I'm just going to start simply by putting on a bead. And then I'm going to just kind of dip into the bowl with my string, because I found with seed beads this tends to work, especially if you have no rhyme or reason to the colors that you want. I just want a variety, so I just pick them up that way, and it seems to work. So now I'm showing you here we have a section of the Heishi beads after the main bead there, and then I'm going to put on another of the regular beads on that strand, and then we're going to start again putting our Heishi beads on. Now I'm going to show you here how to put on a bead frame. You want to put the strand through a hole on one side. Then you're going to put your bead on, and you're going to leave enough length there that you can get the strand through the other side of the bead frame. And this is really neat because it really makes the bead float in the center, and it gives you a really cute centerpiece on your necklace. So once you get all of your beads strung on there, you are going to crimp it. Unfortunately, I did not record the crimping. I thought I did, but I didn't. So there's some other videos on Dress It Up buttons that you can catch that have the crimping in it if you don't know how to crimp. So now we're just going to take a jump ring and we're going to hook the beaded necklace part to the charm necklace part. And we're just going to hook through the end of the chain and then through the loop at the end of the necklace. And just close our jump ring. And then we're going to take another jump ring and we're going to put it on the other end. We're going to hook the end of the chain and the loop on the end of the beaded part. We're going to hook that together. And once we have that, then we can put our clasp on. So I'm going to take another jump ring, and you're just going to need to open that up like we did before, front to back, and then hook it in to the loop on the end. We have like jump rings there from where we put on our pieces together. And then we're just going to close that up, and you have the clasp on that side. And we're just going to do the same thing on the other side. So here we have our finished necklace. We've hooked them together, put our clasp on, and it is ready to go, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.